Right then.
Hi Ben, thanks again for the opportunity. I will not let you down.
Not a problem, G. Good to have you aboard.
Sir, a few updates.
Yes, few updates. Fire.
Jim Nash is out for 7 weeks with a knee problem.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, anything else?
Danny Wright, he has got an ankle injury, so he'll be out for a month.
That one's a bit more problematic. Okay, well, good. Thanks for letting me know, G.
Steve Hall, he is okay.
Okay, good. Steve Hall's fine. Wonderful.
Marius is fine.
Excellent. Yeah?
The Fire is in good shape.
Right. Are we just going through players
Jeff Thomas is okay too.
Yeah, if they're okay, I don't need to know. It's fine. You don't honestly
Brian
don't
is injury-free.
No, honestly, I just don't...
What? But I thought you wanted an injury report.
Yeah, I do, but if they're okay, that's okay. I don't need to know.
Well, it is the way I have been taught.
It's alright. It's your first... Look, it's fine.
Okay, sorry, Ben.
Yeah, now, I understand.
Oh, one more thing about Josh Harrop.
Right. Is he okay?
No, he is okay.
Alright, run the intro. She'll learn. Ah, yes, there she is, looking lovely. Right then, folks. Since we last met, we are inconsistent. We are very inconsistent. The last time we met was the 2-1 defeat to Norwich. Since then, only one defeat against Brentford, who are top of the league. It turns out, draws against Charlton and Bristol Rovers, and a win against Leicester, which leaves us in 7th place. It's a difficult season so far. Chesterfield are very close to us. Huddersfield not too far behind, level on points, score difference separating us. Brighton, Norwich, Ipswich, and the 2 games today are against teams that I think we should be beating, which is always a bit worrying if we don't beat them, and that has been a bit of a theme, that the teams that we should be beating, we're just drawing against, and you need to do more than that. So today's game's coming up later. Coming up later we have Watford, and we'll start off with Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton currently lying in 9th place, so a little bit below. Big game, close game, and then, as I mentioned, there'll be a game later on against Watford, who are in and around us. That middle pack from about 15th up until, say, 6th is very tight indeed. So a couple of wins here, and we'll set ourselves above the rest. So let's see what the team will be for today's game. Apparently we've got a couple of injuries. Yes, you will be curious. We've gone back to the old razzle dazzle, the old formation that you know very well. Because frankly, I was trying all these formations, and the long and short of it is they weren't working. So we've gone for this. Hopefully it will bring us a bit of consistency, despite the fact that it lost to the last game. I mean, we've got a game later. This will probably change. So, the team. Jim Williams will be in goal. Ballo, Tierney and the Fire at the back. Harrop on the right. Hall on the left, because Wright's got his injury. Habgood and Pedersen in the middle. Joshua as the shadow striker behind a poacher, Dan Carter, and a false 9 in Marius. This is a very similar system that I used in the Swindon lot. If you watched that a couple of years ago, you'll know that this sort of front 3 idea, it was quite similar. I think we used a target man within that, though, not a poacher. But it seems to be working. Marius is getting himself back into the goals. 9 goals in 19 appearances. And hopefully we can keep that up to date. Keep an eye on that front 3 to make an impact. So let's crack on into today's game. And the first one is against Brighton. So yes, today is the day us, the Teddy Bears, have our picnic. And they've got a J Thomas. It's Jamie Thomas. He seems to be everywhere. Has he moved recently? He's just been around the leagues the same way we have. Swindon and a little bit of Norwich. I mean, we weren't in the Premier League, though, so that doesn't apply. He's banging the goal. 17 and 16 appearances. Okay, a man to look out for. Can our 3 at the back hold him off? I think we're going to go for an assertive team talk. I know we're underdogs. I'm not sure we necessarily are, but we're going to say that anyway. And then we'll give the calm approach of I have faith in you. Get out there and make a difference. Hopefully the difference is positive. Okay, keeping it as it is. We're going for it. Oh, by the way, we found it. The missing signs have been taken down. You just have to reset your preferences to default. So everyone else has got the problem. If you've lost any of your tabs, I know if people have lost league tables and other bits and bobs, you reset your preferences. It's a pain in the arse, but it does fix the problem. As we go through, Dan Carter. Oh, it's 1-0. 5 minutes in, not only have we got the success of the match that's returning, we can see there that from the 2 shots, we had 2 on target, and that's resulted in 1 goal. Salford 1, Brighton 0. Because I'm on fire! So you can see here, Harrop with it. Joshua plays the ball through, and Carter prods home. I should say, actually, a little bit of singing there. Thank you for the nice comments about my... What? There are only one or 2 nice comments about the singing from last episode. Okay, fine. I mean, hold off on the album. I'm not holding off on the album. That'll be coming soon. Brighton come forward then, 40 minutes into the game, in towards Thomas, who we know is deadly this season. A header down, and Jim Williams makes the save. If we can hold a result here, you can see that teams around us, Chesterfield being the main one, also winning. So to stay in this, we've got to have a good performance and hopefully Marius within that false 9 area, which technically he's unfamiliar. He loves a long shot, does Marius? Go on, Marius. Oh, dear me. He does love a long shot. Ball played in. Carter's there. Well, we've not seen much of Dan Carter this season. It's his 4th goal of the season, and yes, it's looking good. Brighton 0, it's Salford 2, and worth noting that Josh Harrop supplies the ball in from that right side, a position that has been largely filled by Jeff Thomas, but I don't know, Harrop just a little bit more quality. I hate to say it, but he's just that little bit better. Jeff Thomas, impact substitution. It's going very well. So far, so good. There's another game later, so plenty of time to cock this up. Brighton, ball played in, headed away, and it looks like they're going to gather it again. Armstrong on this right side for them, having to go backwards. If we can nab it and break, that would be magnificent. And we don't quite get there. Habgood makes 2 decent tackles, but doesn't quite get the ball. And Thomas is now through. Well, it was an impossible angle, and we've kept him out. We're doing so far to keep him out. He's obviously got more goals than games so far, so he's having a good season. We've got to stop him. Dan Carter in the goals. I don't care who scores them, as long as we score them. Could he be the secret weapon of the season so far? Didn't really mention him pre-season. Didn't even fuss over his transfer too much, but could he be the guy? He seems confused and demotivated. Right. Into the second half we go, and hopefully it goes well for us. Although 2-0 leads and us haven't got on so far that well in this series. Oh, just something I want to do. I did this, I think it was during Parma we did this. Quite a few people tweet me pictures of them watching Salford on your TV. If you watch Salford on your TV, do tweet me a picture at, well, we should have scored then. Do tweet me a picture at Dr. Benji, and I might show some of like the more creative ones maybe in the next video. But yeah, let me know. If you watch Salford on your TV, get your phone out and show me a picture, and then tweet me said picture at Dr. Benji. I'm looking forward to seeing you watching Salford on the TV. I just find the idea of that mental, because I feel like YouTube in a way does replace TV. I certainly watch more YouTube or streams or whatnot than I ever did, like Netflix and whatnot, instead of TV. So I wonder how many people are watching Salford on a TV as the ball gets shot. Oh, Carter completes his hat trick. If you're watching this on widescreen, that was great. There we are. Carter gets it out of his feet, slams it in. The keeper can't stop it. My Twitter is at Dr. Benji. There's a link in the description. Send me your pictures. I feel like I'm the Art Attack of oh god, I've become Art Attack. Neil Buchanan was a fan. Well, I was a fan of Neil Buchanan. I was going to say he was a fan of mine. He didn't know 7-year-old me. He used to love Neil Buchanan. He used to make the big image at the end. It was always a boat. It was always a boat with some sails. That's my memory of it. If you didn't watch Art Attack, or you're from a different country, Google Art Attack. One of the best programmes of all time. And this, by the way, it's ended there. It's Brighton 0 at the Amex Arena and Salford 3 at the Amex Arena. We did score goals. And that is a perfect way to start the episode. A 9.6 for Dan Carter, Nathan Joshua on a 9, Marius on an 8.8, both of which getting assists. And that is one of our best all-round performances. The whole defence on an 8-point-something rating. We've kept out, was it Jamie Thomas? We've kept him out after he's now got 17 and 17 because of us. He had a 5.8. We shut him down. Right, on to the next game then. And we play against Watford. A win there, we start to rise up the table a little bit. But we're so inconsistent, so let's expect a 0-0. Sorry, we're just getting to the next game. It's the Art Attack theme tune. Yes. Oh, carries on? Oh, now you know why this episode was called Art Attack. It was at this point I decided to start listening to TV theme tunes from kids' TV. Arthur was a classic, but was there any need for this, Ben? Was there? Really? Why am I keeping this in? Right then, welcome back. There has had to be a change made due to the fact that we have a player on loan from Watford. Bentine is going to have to sit out this one. He was playing at centre-back in the last game, so Quilty's going to come in as the left-sided centre-back. Not natural for him, but I think he'll do a good job. We could arguably play Deji there, actually, but he just seems to be declining as the years go by, so we won't do that. Ballo, the Fire, also, they're obviously more recognisable names. Harrop, Habgood, Pedersen, Hall, Joshua, Marius and Carter. Can Dan Carter continue his good form after a hat-trick in the last game? It's time to find out. Watford have been poor of late, and I can see this game fizzling out into a poor draw. Stay tuned. A win today, we can move up to 4th. They have Marcus Rashford Rashford up front. Have you heard of him? I mean, apparently he's going to be the next best player in the world. In the world. Thank you, Jeremy. Okay, then, here we go. Time for Salford to put pedal to the metal and produce 2 wins in a single episode. Can it be done? Let's find out. Early stages are suggesting it could well be possible as Marius picks it up on this right side and the ball is cleared. And, Rashford has it, plays it across. He's in a lot of space, takes on his man. There's men in the middle. He's free. It's Adi. How would you say that? Adekanye? Bobby Adekanye. I mean, it's a fun name to say, but we're 1-0 down. Typically. Let's play Brighton, who aren't as slow as Watford. Let's play Watford and lose after winning the first game. I mean, it's a poor monologue. So the ball gets played across, and we're just not there to stop it, which is a shame. The fans behind the goal look devastated. I mean, should we go attacking from now? Oh, Marius, free kick. Oh, that was underwhelming. Andy Tano would have struck that, and it probably would have gone in as well. Marius plays it into Carter. Quilty with a shot. The mouth in goal. Oh, and he's made an error. The mouth. If you didn't watch the Manchester United save, then again, I mean, go back and watch it by all means. But the mouth has let us all down. But as far as we're concerned, he's helped us out. It's a great first save by the mouth, to be fair to him. It's a great double save. And then he decides, I don't want to be a goalkeeper anymore. And Hall pops home. There it is then, 1-1, back in the game. Oh, the mouth. I would buy the mouth if you didn't want £27,000 a week. Yeah, I checked. Right, we're creating again. Joshua lays it off to Marius, who plays in Harrop. Oh, he's in a bit of space, the mouth, with a good save, though. And Watford get it clear. When you've got Jim Williams, you don't really need the mouth. As the ball goes forward, I mean, don't say that as they're attacking, Ben. It can only go badly. Pedersen brings it away, plays it forward to Carter, who, despite his good goal-scoring form, fails to bring that under control. Now, the mouth's going to have to clear it. As far as Habgood, Marius picks it up in that false 9 role. Carter now, he's got men ahead of him, plays it back to Pedersen, into Joshua, who roams all over the pitch in the system. Hall, back into Pedersen again. Habgood to his right-hand side. Habgood switches it all the way back across to Harrop, into Marius now, into Harrop. It's a lovely worked goal if we can get this into the box. It does so. Harp, oh, the Harp. No, it's not the Harp, it's Carter. It's the cart. I mean, we'll call him Carter. Lovely move. No end product. Disappointing. Okay, one more chance before half-time. Interestingly, Marius is taking the throw-ins now as the ball's sort of knocked clear, and now Watford might have a chance to break here. Rashford comes forward again. Oh, he's lost out, though. Pedersen gets there and plays it all the way back to Jim Williams in a terrifying turn of events. The highlight continues just before we get to half-time. I'm not sure which way this is going to go. I don't know if we're going to win it. Well, it's been played back to the mouth, who's done very well to control that and clear it. And they've still got it with them. There's not long to go here, but Hall's nips in. You do feel like there's going to be one more chance at the end of the half. Carter, through on goal, 1-on-1 with the mouth. Oh, well, oh dear. Yes, that's the moment where I make noises without actually being coherent. Never mind. Right then, as we get to half-time, everyone looks okay for fitness. No one's playing particularly well. I guess Steve Hall's got the goal. I mean, we'll carry on. The Harp's on the bench. We've got Monier there too. And Jeff Thomas. Changes can be made if needs be. The way you're playing, the result will come. I like that. I like that a lot. We're playing very well. It's a very close game. Very even game as well. I just hope that we can find a way through because we're at home. Josh Harrop's having a good game. I bring Jeff Thomas on ordinarily as the ball's thrown forward and Carter breaks away from his man. Carter down this left-hand side. There's men in the middle. Pulls it across. Marius is there, but the mouth gathers and it remains 1-1. Some good hustle in the midfield and we come away with it. Marius is onto it. As I said before, he loves a long shot. Is he going to strike from distance? He may well do. Marius has got a lethal right foot. I tell you, as soon as he wants to have a strike, he will do. That's his 10th goal of the season and in big moments, Marius comes true. Well, look at this in 3 dimensions. He keeps the ball at his feet, close control, and at this point, I know he's going to shoot. I've seen it enough times now. He takes it, and all of a sudden unleashes a thunder bastard, to quote my friend about the space, and it's 2-1. We're in the lead. Can we keep it? I mean, take a picture of that and send it to me on Twitter. My word, what a strike as Watford come foot. They've hit the bar. Not a problem. Throw in deep in their half. It's not to anybody, which is disappointing. Played forward towards Rashford, who loses out to Habgood. And now can we create something again? Can we make it 3-1? And then at that point, we'll make a few changes. The Hull flicks it forward, seemingly to nobody, but Pedersen's on it now. Plays it across to Joshua. If we can get it either way, we go out to the left-hand side. Pedersen and Hull combining well. Back to Quilty now. And our shape is very good. I do worry if they get it, actually. There's a little bit of a gap in here, but we're controlling the game nicely. Hall's through on goal. Hall, can he switch it across? He can do. Carter's there. The mouth with the save and cleared. We're going to make a quick change. We're going to bring Monier on for Carter and hopefully find another goal in the game. Monier, it's weird to say. I remember you from Parma. Why didn't we stay? Because we had to continue on. And new save was vital. And there's no end. There's no end to that. I shouldn't have done it. What rhymes with vital? Why did I go to vital? Oh, and if we stay at Salford, we might just win the title. Too late now, isn't it? Too late. Too late. Monier with it gets tackled, finds its way to Pedersen though, and now Hall with it on this left-hand side. Hall to Pedersen. Pedersen forward to Monier. Slips it to Joshua. Joshua hits the bar, and Watford clear. I don't know where. Oh, is it still me? Huh? Not long left to go. I do fear that we're still on attacking, and it's something I probably should have changed as they come forward. Shot on goal. Williams with the save, though. The rebound. Oh, he's offside. Right, we're going to go defensive. We're also, not only are we going to go defensive, we're going to bring it back into a 5 in midfield. We're also, we can't, Ballow's got a knock in there. Farthing's going to come on, and instead of having the attacking player, we're going to play that. Just a little bit of protection in front of the back line. Hold on here, boys. Hold on. Be Italian. Monier, tell them what it was like. Hurry up. Free kick, ball in, Ballow's there, the mouth saves. There is 20 seconds to go, and it could be back-to-back wins for Salford, which will take us into a commanding situation as we continue with the league situation. Marius with it now, and that is surely going to bring it down to an end. Farthing with the final touch of the game, you'd assume. Ballow, though, he wants the final touch. No, Habgood wants the final touch, and there it is. Salford 2, Watford 1, a terrific game, and that brings us to the end of the episode. Right then, that brings us to the end. As ever, if you've enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button. Let's aim for that 1,000 likes. If you want to send me a picture on Twitter, at Dr. Benji, of you watching the Salford story, I think it could be interesting. I'll try and include some in future episodes. So then, with Love With Care, from me, Dr. Benji, until next time, I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. I've lent in, I've got some secrets to tell you.